Hey folks, welcome to Kimberly Kampers. You're here at the Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. So we're here just representing an Australian brand. We've come over here. Kimberly Kampers, we've been around for about 32 years. Over in Australia, we've been here consistently for the last 5 years. We've got the worldwide launch, or actually so like the American launch of the Kimberly Kube this weekend, which is Kimberly's take on the new teardrop camper. Our products here are very different to what's out in the market at the moment. We're a brand that specializes in off-road and off-grid, specifically with all the amenities of everything that you need. We're running airbag suspensions on all of our units. We're running diesel-powered hot water systems in all of our units across the entire fleet. And also there's no wood in any of the construction at all. So we're running hot-tip galvanized chassis. We're running independent trailing arm suspension. We're running vented disc brakes on everything. And then we're running lithium batteries across the whole range. Solar panels come standard on everything that we do. And our focus really is getting you out there for longer, getting you to some of those out-of-the-way spots. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll enter into the Kimberly Kube here. As I say, there's a galley all the way through. Inside the Kimberly Kube here, there is a fair bit of seating for somebody. You can get dressed inside here, so you don't have to go outside. You don't have to lie on the bed to do it. It is that little bit squished. It doesn't pop up, but we've got a product that does that. We've got the bench top in here. This is all thermoformed acrylic, so Corian is what we're using there. We've got bamboo draw fronts. The bamboo side of things is all the sustainable materials that we try and use in everything that we're working. Everything comes with a 12-volt fridge. So this is a 130-litre fridge freezer that's easily accessible from the outside, but easily accessible from the inside as well. We've got storage up underneath the drawer here. We run fans internally. It's a full king-size bed inside here. We've also got a ton of storage and space once you move on and in. So inside there we've got that tons of space, tons of light, so it's not claustrophobic at all. And your two side windows open up. They are midgie screened or they're privacy screened, so super comfortable. You don't feel claustrophobic, but a ton of space in terms of like that traditional teardrop market. We're running composites inside here as well, so it's an alloy bed frame, an alloy bed base, and then we've got the large stainless steel kitchen on the outside of this. A whole lot of storage up the top here in terms of the overhead cabinets, so they're pretty deep. They go all the way to the back, and then there's about 6 of them in total. LED lights throughout, internal reading lights up the head, about 4 charge points for USBs charging any of your devices. On this particular unit we've also got a 2000 watt inverter, so that'll run most of your power consumption needs, even little small induction cookers. So what we'll do is we'll pop outside to the outdoor kitchen. We've got a large stainless steel kitchen here. We've got cutlery drawer on the inside. We've got storage for our bits and pieces here. We do actually have a cooker that goes inside this drawer here. So you've got a gas cooker on the outside that'll sit there. On this one here, it's a high-powered wok burner, able to do a whole lot of food prep here. We've got our washing with our diesel-powered hot water system on the outside, but there's actually a breakfast bar around this side. So on the breakfast bar here, if you've got little kids, they're able to come sit here, or alternatively, it just doubles your workspace in terms of what we're looking at. As we move around to the off side, we've got access to our air system. So on the air system here, this will basically run our compressor. So it's got a built-in compressor for your airbags on here. There is a jack there so that you can power up your tires. So we run about a 10-litre tank of compressed air inside there, but it is all remote control, so like that there you can basically drop or you can lift up your suspension. So leveling it out is super easy in terms of where we need to go to. So that'll go all the way up there, and that'll be much higher than any vehicle that you've got, and essentially you can just drop it to whatever you need. So we've got approximately about 7 inches in travel. In the outside here, we've also got your outside hot and cold shower. So with the hot and cold shower, essentially so like we put a shower hose on the end here. It's got your shower mixer here, and you're able to have either a rinse off, or we do external showers. So we do a full external shower on the outside here. There's a change room just off the main door and an external shower there. So it's like you can basically have a hot and cold shower, step into the change room, get dressed, and then step into the van itself. So you're not getting any dirt inside the van at all. And then we've got 2 water tanks on board these guys here, and you're able to access either of those water tanks. So essentially, so like once you've finished from the side, from one tank, you're able to flip immediately over to the next tank. From our side of things, it's a 70 litre and 110 litre. I'm not 100% sure what that is in gallons. On the side of the units here, we've actually got so like your rock sliders. Those rock sliders double up as somewhere you can just sit and tie your shoelaces, or a little workbench on the side of the road. But they also double up as storage space for being able to get to access to bits and pieces that you're keeping on the roof. Jump down from there. They then tuck away nice and neatly, and then they're all nice in line, nice and narrow for towing directly behind your vehicle, but super solid if you're doing any off-roading, if you bump anything off the side. So we're accessible, so like from the folks in America here. So if you go to our website, which is kimberlycampersusa.com.au, and that's Kampers with a K, so Kimberley Kampers USA.com.